What up, youth? Pastor West here. Just want to say, before I say anything else, I love you. I love you, I love you. I love that you're watching this, whether you're in life groups in person right now or you're watching this later online on our YouTube channel. Just want to say I love you. I believe in you. God's got a plan for your life, a future, and a hope amidst the chaos of this world. God loves you. I love you. I am for you. If you are in a life group right now, so glad you're a part of this life group. And I want you, before we do anything, to take a look around. Like actually. No, like seriously. Take a look around. Look at your life group leader for a second. Take it in, yeah. Okay, now look at somebody else in your life group. I mean, like gaze into their beautiful, beautiful blue, green, brown, hazel eyes. I mean, like gaze into those eyes. Guess what? They are human. Ha! Gotcha. They're human. They're human. And guess what? They are just as much in desperate need of Jesus as you are. They're in desperate need of Jesus. They're also in need of authentic relationships with you. And so guess what? They need you. And guess what? You need them. It's part of our growth that we would grow together in relationship. But what I want to talk to you about is that there are some things that only you can do. There are some things that only you can do. I hate doing the dishes. I mean, like, I can't stand it. I hate it. I tried as a kid to prove to my mom that, like, when I did the dishes, like, my legs went up in hives. Like, I was that against doing the dishes. And actually, weird fact, but my legs did kind of go up in hives. I think it was the hot water. Not really sure. Still looking into it. Doctors are still experimenting. I'm just kidding. But I just hated the dishes. I never wanted to do them. But that was just part of my duty as being a child in my parents' house. I had to do it. Nobody else could do it for me. I also hate going to the dentist. I can't stand the dentist. I don't want your dirty, grimy hands, even though you washed them 4 times and put gloves on, in my mouth. I don't want your tools in my mouth. I don't want you touching my mouth. I don't want you looking at my mouth. I don't want you thinking about my mouth. I don't want you doing anything. I hate the dentist. I'll say that, say the least. I hate the dentist, but I gotta go in order to keep these teeth clean. I gotta go in order to keep these teeth clean. But I honestly, don't you wish you could just have other people do things, but like you got the results, right? I wish I could just send somebody in my place to go to the dentist, but like I get that fresh clean, you know? Like I keep those pearly whites, but like I don't actually have to go. But the reality is, no matter how much I hate the dentist, no matter how much I don't want to go, in order to get the results of keeping these teeth clean and healthy, I got to do it. And I think in the same way, there are things that have to do with our relationship with Jesus that we've got to do for us on our own, for our personal relationship with Jesus. See, if all you ever do is just go to life group and attend church, but you never do anything on your own, then I don't actually think your relationship will go past that surface level of just attending life group and coming to church. I think if you just do the things that they just give you, the things that they tell you to do, the things that your youth group sets up for you, if that's all you ever do, there's part of your relationship with Jesus that will never really grow. There's some things that you have to do on your own. And I think it's so important to realize that there are some things you got to do, like not just at church, but you got to do on your own. And I think we learned this so profoundly in this time of the coronavirus and all that stuff. We just realized that, like, man, without going to church, my relationship with Jesus kind of dwindled a little bit. The fire got a little low. And I think we actually have to experience Jesus for real, for like our personal growth. We have to do it on our own. So what do you do with that? Because I think we all would kind of relate in some way. So what do we do with that? Well, I think it has to do with what you prioritize. See, what you prioritize is what you will grow in. What you value is what you will grow in. If you value basketball, you best believe that jump shot going to get better. if you value playing video games, if all you ever do is play video games, you best believe that you're gonna be like top 100 Call of Duty man of the year, like woman of the year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you value. If all you ever do is scroll and scroll on TikTok, then all you ever want to do is scroll on TikTok, because what you do is what you want to do, right? What you eat is what you want to feed yourself with. Like, you know, like eating healthy, I don't just desire to eat healthy, I actually have to eat healthy in order to crave eating healthy. It has to do with our priorities. And that's where these things that like good things become God things, and we let them get in the way of our priorities. Yet we still wonder, man, why is my relationship with Jesus not growing? And so the question is, what do you prioritize above your relationship with Jesus? And I'm not saying like, because I think there's some things that you don't prioritize higher. You go to church, you attend life group, but there's things on your own that only you can do in the privacy of just you and your relationship with Jesus. You got to do on your own. But there's some things that we prioritize higher than those things. And growing in God has to be a priority. It has to be done at church and at life groups, but also on your own. Your relationship with Jesus has to be your own. And if it never becomes your own, you'll just feel owned by everything else. I struggle with this. I'll be honest with you. But that's why I'm here. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video. That's why you're at life group, so that we can grow. Because you want to grow. You want to step out. So I'm encouraging you. If you're watching this online later, go do something. Go do something. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels fake, just go do it and grow in your relationship with Jesus. If that means talking to God, God, haven't talked to you in a while. I really believe that you're real. Would you do something in my life? If you're at life group tonight and you're not used to talking, you don't really like talking, or you don't really go that deep, why don't you step out tonight and give a little more? Why don't you step out tonight and share a little more? That thing you're like, yeah, I'm not going to share that. Maybe that's the thing you're actually supposed to share. But there's things that you have to do on your own. I can't force you to share in life group. I can't force you to make your relationship with Jesus present both at life group and at home. It has to be you. There are some things that only you can do, and growth has to be a priority. What do you prioritize in your life? What's a high priority? What do you value? Because what you value is what you'll grow in.